Steve came out this week on Netflix with absolutely no attendant hoopla, after the world-conquering Oppenheimer star Cillian Murphy made two infinitely smaller films with Belgian director Tim Mielants. This is the second, and I suspect this is Murphy's preferred scale to work in.
Sometimes I just want to start again.
Here he plays Steve, who runs a reform school somewhere in England, 1996. It's a school for young men on their last chance who've been given up on by the system, by their families, by everyone, apart from idealists like Steve.
But if you raise your fist at me or another member of staff ever again, then you're gone. You're out of here. Okay? I'm here for you. All right? I'm here for you. Okay?
Thanks, Steve.
All right, let's go. More focus, less fighting, yeah?
What little support for Stanton Wood School there was has evaporated, which is why they agreed to let a TV crew in to do a story about it. This is fine if everyone is on their best behaviour.
So they're asking everyone to describe themselves in 3 words.
Okay. Very, very tired.
Focused.
Cheeky. Sexy little bastard.
But that's the trouble with these boys. They don't really do best behaviour. That's why they're there in the first place. Benny the rapper, Posh Cal, Jamie the fizzy unexploded bomb, the brooding Tyrone, and then there's Shy.
Angry and bored.
These are extraordinarily complex young people.
Please tell me you know it's not all right to be out here at, like, breakfast time getting fully baked.
We meet Shy on the worst day of his life. He's just been cut off by his parents after one too many abusive rants. Last time he let off steam, he almost cut his stepfather's finger off. But he's not on his own. Steve is there for all of them.
Steve, you dick.
This is the thing. You can't just casually call me a dick. Shy, I can tell there's something up with you. Speak to us.
Steve, the film, is Max Porter's own adaptation of his experimental novella, which was called Shy, shifting the emphasis from the teenage youth to include the Cillian Murphy character isn't just a marketing ploy. Goodness knows the troubled teen and the inspirational teacher have been fixtures in movies forever. But what if both are facing demons?
All I want for you is to just speak to us, because you're not alone, Shy.
Oh, what about you, Steve? Let's talk about you.
Shy's background is already documented. Steve's is more hidden, apparently under control, and his work is supported by 3 great women. Jenny the counsellor is played by Emily Watson, enough said. Amanda the live-in manager, part jailer, part mummy, she says, is beautifully played by Tracy Ullman.
I've gotcha.
I'm so angry. I don't know what to do.
The newest recruit, Shola, may seem fragile, but she proves remarkably resilient. She's played by musician Little Simz, who also provides some of the music. The arrival of the film crew seems to set off many of the boys like a sugar rush, but that's ground zero for the staff here.
Outside. Out of mind. Outside. Out of mind. Out of time. Out of love. Outside. Out of mind. Out of time. Out of love.
The worst blows, because they're also the lowest blows, come from outside, from the trust they depend on for the school, the TV crew ferreting around the boys' living areas, and the arrogant MP, here to be filmed being noble. Director Tim Mielants' skill is balancing the big picture, the logic beneath the chaos, with what's happening to young Shy and the increasingly stressed Steve.
You're not alone, Shy. That's the whole point.
Steve is grappling with his own mental health issues in secrecy, medicating himself with booze, drugs and self-recrimination. Deal with it, Steve. So far, so Ken Loach maybe, like a 1996 version of Adolescence where the villains aren't social media influencers, but drugs and neglect. And there isn't one kid off the rails, but a school full.
Steve, you can't do it all.
Okay, all right, I'm here for you.
Perhaps there's a limit.
But I can tell you precisely when Steve becomes something more, around 1 hour into the 90-minute film. The most stunning shot I've seen this year encompasses the whole school, inside and out, the environs, the details, finally settling on Steve, by now on the verge of a breakdown. And then the film trumped that dazzling effect with an ending that I defy you to get through dry-eyed. As I say, I'd never heard of Steve, but you don't have that excuse now. It's on Netflix, and if you get a chance to see it, I urge you to stick with it to the end. It blew me away.